My people, I got a story for you. Welcome here and stay tuned till I finish. It's a great big story. Now, let's go. Now, one day, a young, ambitious man like me was chattering with my friend who told me, I see you as a good teacher. I see you as a great man who can teach students well. I have seen an advert online. Can you check on it and rush to the employment? I did it with a lot of haste. I never even read the whole script of what the job requirements were. And I was ready for the task. I was ready for the interview. I went, printed my documents at the cyber. I paid my 20 bob. That is not even €1. That is, let's say, a quarter of a euro. There I was. I printed everything. I bought a good envelope. Ready for the task. Ready for the interview. Now, on the night, I was very ecstatic and much elated, to a point that I thought I could be, the one to be employed by that school. A young man like me, I want you to figure out. I woke up, I went, took a shower, prepared myself, took a matatu, heading to that school to get the employment. On reaching at this pavilion where this office was, I met 2 young ladies and 3 old men. So they were there waiting patiently. I said hello and I took my seat. At the moment, it was very, very tense because, when you go to seek a job, I want you to agree with me on this. You don't talk to each other as friends because you are like, rivals. You are rivals. So you just see each other, people who are fighting towards a common goal. Yes, you like each other. Yes, you are positive to each other. But at the moment, you are rivals. I sat there confidently with my envelope, and in less than some minutes, the boss was in. His car had arrived. He passed through us, said hello. He was into the office. With his subordinates who had arrived some time earlier, they were waiting for him. And they set the office up. So they began calling us one by one. One lady entered. He did his interview. I don't know what were the recommendations. And he was out. And one thing they said, next, that's whatever that I had. Next, I was next. Sweat trickled down my armpits. And confidence lowered. In my heart, I felt like my heart was thumping out. I went to the office, very cool, very calm, but very anxious. I opened the door. I greeted them confidently. I looked in through their eyes. I closed the door, and everything at the moment was something that was very, the environment was tense. So at that time, one thing that I did, I also waited for them to tell me, take a seat. As usual, the rules of an interview. I sat confidently. So the first things first, who are you? I'm Michael, a student in Machakos University. I'm a first year. I came here for this job. Wow. The next question, what are your competencies? I was very brave. I've never heard of the word competence, but when I heard of it, I quickly remembered that competence means something that you are good in or something that you have done already. You have referees. So I confidently, because I've taught in one school, so two. I gave the referees, I gave all the numbers of my references. I also gave all my skills and what I'll bring to the school. They asked me, what if you find a learner in a mistake? Because then this school is not a school with only normal students. We have students who are mentally challenged. Students who are mentally, let's say, they are well physically able to do everything. Those are the ones that I say they are well off. They can think properly and just move on easily with everything that they are doing. But now we had physically challenged students. They were mentally at times affected. How will you deal with them? Let me tell you, I answered with confidence. I told them that is a simple thing to do. I'll in fact bring a profound intelligence. I'll make sure that there's a change in your institution. The conversation was very smooth. The conversation was very interesting, very fascinating. It was we even became, as we met the convo, we were forming that environment, turning from a tense mood to a casual mood. The tone was a bit casual, not that tense. They also asked me of what I have achieved in life and what are my visions. I, with a lot of vigor, with a lot of physique, I told them all that I had planned and what were my visions. So they told me, young man, as the employers, without wasting any single moment, we will not tell you any other time. We have given you the job. You are our chosen candidate without fear of contradiction. Very simple, very simple. Now, this is it. As a student, I felt nice. Now they told me, bring your papers. You can imagine how I sprang from my chair, walked with much elation, took my envelope to the boss. The boss took out what that was inside the envelope. To his amazement, he found two things: a birth certificate and my ID number, that is the identification number, and my KCSE result slip. Boom! It's a serious job. They need someone to employ. They need a serious workman. But now I've appeared, but I have little things, minor things. I really have the identification things. You can imagine. So he looked at me, young man, where are your documents? These are just identifications. I told him, in my level, I'm just a student. I don't have anything. What is needed? Where is your TSC number? I don't have a TSC number. I don't have, how do we call it? The degree itself, I don't have it. I was just a shallow student. Young people, this is what I have for you from that story. So they told me, young man, on a serious note, you are our preferred candidate. But now, you don't have all the qualifications that we need. So, because you have been an impressive student, go to school, study. Once you finish, come to us. We will employ you. Now, what did I learn from that whole tragedy? This is a real story. I don't do fiction. I tell you non-fiction because these are real happenings and occurrence. My dad knows this well because he sent me 50 bob to go and print the papers, and it was something funny and worth to remember. Now, I learned something in life. It's all about being confident. You will get any job that you want. You will get any job. You will enter any office that you want. Be confident. Just go. There's an interview. There's an interview, let's say we have a nation choosing presidents, and you feel that you are capable. Go to that interview without any coin. Enter to that interview. Do it confidently. You really never know. You might be the preferred candidate of a whole segment, and you doubt yourself. Never doubt yourself. Go to those places with confidence, and you will be the great winner. Thank you so much for listening to me. It has been good. I really hope and wish that you have learned something great from the sharing. Goodbye. Thank you so much.